Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I am sharing my November favorites. So these are the products that really stood out that I really enjoyed during the month of November. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. I'm gonna start with a couple of lotions. The first one is one that I have been keeping in my purse. I love this. I don't even remember how I got this or who gifted it to me, but I want the full size, I want the shower gel, I want the body spray, I want it all because it smells so good. It's the Victoria's Secret Passion Struck. This is the hydrating body lotion and it's just a little trial travel size. It smells so good. It has Fuji Apple and Vanilla Orchid, and I like that it's kind of like feminine but also a little bit musky, and I really like scents that are a little bit musky, masculine, but like feminine, so it's kind of like on the verge of both, I guess, and this does it for me. This smells so good. I did stop by Victoria's Secret this weekend and I saw that this was in a little gift set with like a body, I don't know, the round ones, like maybe a body cream or something else, and it had this and maybe a little spray, and it was $15 in a little clear plastic makeup type bag. So anyway, if you go to Victoria's Secret, just smell it because it smells really good. Yeah, it's that like feminine but a little bit musky scent, and it just smells amazing. So there's that. The body moisturizer that I wanted to talk to you guys about, I actually meant to talk about this I think in my September or October favorites, and I just forgot to grab it and show it to y'all, but it is the Hemps Original Herbal Body Moisturizer. I really like this lotion. I found mine at TJ Maxx for $12.99 and it retails for $26, but it smells really good, and aside from the fact that that's kind of a bonus that it smells delicious, I love that it moisturizes, but yet it does not leave my skin feeling sticky or oily or, you know, greasy kind of feeling. Like it sinks in and yet it moisturizes and it smells really, really good. Of course, the size and the fact that it comes with a pump is a nice little bonus as well. But this is 17 fluid ounces. It looks like this. And I know they have other scents as well. I haven't tried the other ones. I just like the smell of this one. I didn't want anything too citrusy, so this has like a nice little sweet smell to it. So I love this. Check your TJ Maxx if you have one near you. Okay, for blush, there's only been two that I've been using a ton, and I think this was in last month's favorites or one of my weekly favorites or both. But if I'm just being honest, this is like, these are the only blushes I've really been using and like using repeatedly and really enjoying. So the first one I've talked about a ton. It's Laura Mercier's Spiced Cider. It's amazing. It's so good. I don't know. Don't look at this and think that this is like a summer color. It's great. I think it's gonna be great all year round. And it's just so good and so smooth. I know the lighting is awful, but it's kind of like this, I don't know, apricot kind of color. And it does not come out as orange on your cheeks. It's just so beautiful. And the formulation of this blush is just beautiful as well. Then the Estee Lauder Audacious Plum. This is such, whoa, this is such a great blush. Love it. There it is right there. It's just a really nice soft plum color. So beautiful on the skin. It doesn't swatch very well, so that's not like the best swatch, but there it is right there. But it does go on the skin really nice. It is pigmented, it is blendable. It's a great color for this time of the year. And it really, I feel like it really just brings life to my cheeks without it looking too pink or, you know, too plum. It's just a really, really nice, like a mauve plum, I guess. So this is Audacious Plum. So those are the two blushes that I wore a ton in November. And the highlighter that I really enjoyed, and the packaging is just so ugly to me, but who cares, because the inside is just like, it's so beautiful. This is the Wet n Wild Fergie highlighter in Rose Champagne Glow. So there's the packaging. This is like less than $5, I think. You can find it at Walgreens, and it looks like this. And I will tell you, I didn't purchase this one for the longest time, mostly because it looks like a straight up pink highlighter, and I'm not the biggest fan of pink highlighters. Like, it really needs to have like a little bit of pearl to it, or like a rose gold kind of color. I don't like a straight up pink highlighter. So, and it looks like that. It looks like it's gonna pull pink. I mean, it has like a pink grapefruit kind of color running through it, and it just doesn't look like I would like it. But Chelsea Gary talked about this a couple of months ago, I think, and that's when I went out and bought it and I tried it, and it's so good, you guys. I mean, you get a ton of product in here. There is 11.3 grams, and it's not as pink as I thought it would be. It's like a nice soft pink pearl kind of color, super pigmented. I feel like I have to sneeze. Oh my goodness. I hope I don't sneeze while I'm talking. So there it is right there. It's just a nice, I don't want to say neutral pink, but it's just not overly pink. I mean, it gives the most beautiful sheen on the cheeks. Very, very pigmented. It's good quality. I wouldn't say like, oh, this is like super soft and like amazing quality. That would be a lie. But it's really good for the price. It does show up on my cheeks and it looks beautiful. So if you're looking for a new fun highlighter to try, this would be a really good one. Okay, and then lastly for face, I've talked about this as well. This is the Anastasia Contour Kit. I absolutely love the bronzers. Like all these 3 shades for me like make this palette. Now, where is it? This one right here I do use for the under eye area. Sometimes I mix both of these, but I feel like the yellow doesn't work as great alone on my under eye area because it kind of takes away from like the brightening effect, and I don't know, I just don't like the yellow by itself. So sometimes I'll mix it with this one. Most of the time I wear this one alone. The highlighter is not my favorite, I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay. I use this a lot for eyeshadow, as a matter of fact, though. When I'm doing my face and I want like something super quick, super simple, I use, I'm like salivating here. I use these 3 shades for warming up my face, this one for contouring, and then I will also use this one on my eyelid, and then I will use this one in my crease. So, I mean, it serves a couple of purposes. You don't have to just use this for powder, highlight, bronzer, contour kind of thing. So when I'm like in a super duper rush, that's what I do. And it does make for a really good eyeshadow. I just don't think it's like the best highlighter. I don't know, because it doesn't have, I don't know, it's just super, super subtle. I don't even know if you can see it right here. It's just okay. But again, for me, these 3 shades make the palette. So I usually go in with these 2 together to warm up my face. And then I take this ashy color right here in the middle, and I use that with a really precise contour brush, and then contour and chisel out like the cheek area. So that's what I've been using a ton. I really love it, and I've been very happy with it. Moving on to eyeshadows. The first one is a single that I haven't used in quite a while. It's the Hard Candy single in Lunar Eclipse. And so I'm gonna grab a wipe, so you're gonna hear me grabbing this while I'm talking. But instead of, you know, always staying like neutral, I wanted a little bit of color without going into like something really super dramatic. And so this was the shadow that I chose. And I just forgot how much I love this shadow. Like, it's so crazy pigmented, and the color itself is so beautiful. It's like a green gold color. And I don't have Laura Mercier's 24 karat eyeshadow, but if they're not dupes, I would say they're definite cousins, as I like to say, because they are definitely in the same family. But again, just a beautiful olive green gold, super pigmented. I don't have any primer on my fingers, and this is with one swipe. So there it is there, and then I'll show you on my hand. Again, no primer on my hand, and there it is. Such great quality, and again, that like, the way that it shifts into gold is just so beautiful. So again, that's Lunar Eclipse. I don't know if they still sell these. If you guys know, let us know in the comment section, because I don't go to Walmart a ton. I go to Walmart maybe 3 times a year because that's just what I prefer. But anyway, it's a great shadow. So if you can find it, definitely look out for that. Okay, the next one is from Laura Mercier, and this one is called Cognac. And so it's a like red brown color, beautiful all over the lid. These are so soft, you guys. There it is there. I'm sure it's not gonna come out like super great, but such a good color. Just a nice combination of like a really reddy brown kind of color. So there it is right there. And again, the formulation of this as well is really nice, super soft, very blendable. And I don't know, I really love Laura Mercier. She has some great items. Okay, lastly for eyeshadow is my Bobbi Brown palette. This one I have created and customized myself. So these are the shadows that I've been using a ton, and I love all of them. This one is white. This is Champagne Quartz. Camel, Hot Stone, Cocoa, and Taupe. Really, really love champagne quartz all over the lid, and then I will put Camel into the crease and kind of blend it out, and then I'll go in with Taupe, and sometimes I'll deepen the outer V with Cocoa. I'll use white as my highlight. Hot Stone is really, really good, like in the crease, outer V, or on the lid into the crease. Hot Stone is such a great color. And when I don't have a ton of red in my hair, this is really good for the brows as well. So those are like the Bobbi Brown shadows that I've really been loving during the month of November. Lastly, our lips, and goodness, I've been in a huge lip phase over the last like month and a half. I've just really been having so much fun with like the deep, dark, vampy lips. And of course, you guys know that I love a great neutral. Like that's my staple color is like a really nice nude pink or like a pink mauve, like something you can wear all year round. So that's what I'm gonna share with you, just like my top of the top favorite lipsticks. And so I'll start with like kind of the neutral colors. The first one is Bobbi Brown's Tawny Pink. I found this one at my CCO, but it is a permanent color, so you can still find it like in their permanent line. And this is a creamy matte kind of pink mauve color. I do have pictures of me wearing all of these lipsticks on Instagram, so I will put that information down below. But if you search Instagram for Prissy Loves Pink, you'll find me there, and you can find swatches, lip swatches of all of this. It's just like a really nice pink mauve kind of color. It's super crazy pigmented, very opaque, and it's nice and creamy. It's not like super matte to where, I don't know, when you think matte, I wouldn't say that this is super matte. Like my lip right now, that's matte. This has like a little bit of a satin finish, mostly matte, but it's not like a full matte. So anyway, that's Tawny Pink. And if you like the kind of like pink mauve with some brown in there, like you have to check this one out. It's so good. I think this will wear well on so many skin tones. Okay, the next one is Makeup Forever Rouge Artist Intense number 31. I paired this one with Whirl lip liner from MAC. I think it was Whirl. I don't think it was Soar, but the combination's on Instagram. Anyway, this is such a great color. I love this color. I love this formulation of lipstick. This is number 31. This is more of like a lilac pink, so I don't know how it's showing up on your end, but definitely has some lilac, you know, that lilac purple kind of color, and then some pink tone. So it's a nice mix of both. You just have to see that in person and just trust me. But again, very opaque, very creamy, also kind of like a satin finish. Beautiful, beautiful formulation of a lipstick. Okay, and then lastly, our lips. The first one is the NYX Simply, oh, my face itches. Do you guys ever get that when your face just itches? NYX Simply Vamp Lip Crayon. This one is in Bewitching, I believe. Is that correct? Because I always forget. Yes, Bewitching. This is super duper deep and vampy. This is Bewitching right here, super vampy. You can build it up. Oh, this is so good, you guys. Look at that. So that's Bewitching. It has a super, super deep, like plum purple tone to it, and it's just so freaking good. So I've been loving that one. The next one is from Bite Beauty. I actually almost returned this one because I went a little crazy the first time that I applied it, and I went like out of my lip line and I was just being messy, I think. So you have to be careful with this one. It's a little bit high maintenance, but the color is gorgeous and it's so worth it. So this is Bite Beauty's Bordeaux, and it's just like a really true Bordeaux color. I don't know how to explain it, but that's the applicator right there. It's flat. And then I'll go ahead and show you a swatch here. So good. So there it is there. They almost look the same. They're a little bit different, I promise. But if you want Bite Beauty's Bordeaux, you can definitely get away with NYX's Bewitching. So those are the two side by side. Okay, and the last lipstick that I'm going to show you is hands down like my #1 favorite for the month of November. It is the Bite Beauty Duo in Scarlet and Poppy. Poppy's good, you know, I'm just not into like this tone of red right now. I'm sure I will later on in the year, but it's just a really bright red. So that's Poppy, and I'll show you a swatch right here. So there it is. Again, you can see it's more of like a brighter, kind of like an orangey red a little bit. Scarlet is definitely the star of this duo for me. It is so good. Like every time I pull this out, I just want to put it on. So it's a true scarlet color. It's so freaking gorgeous. There it is right there. Again, you can see they're all in the same color family, but they all do look different on me. You can see it on my Instagram picture. Obviously my lips are not like the color of my hands, so they're definitely going to look a little bit different on my lips. But anyway, Scarlet is gorgeous, and I think that having the duo for $12 is really good. So if you can get it, especially if you like colors like this, because it's so crazy good on the lips. And Bite Beauty is like a really good product anyway. You guys know that I've been talking about Bite Beauty for, I don't know, the last year and raving about it. I have a love affair with Bite Beauty. Okay, I think I'm gonna go through the swatches one more time really quick with you guys. So this one is Bobbi Brown's Tawny Pink. This is Makeup Forever Rouge Artist Intense number 31. NYX's Simply Vamp and Bewitching, Bite Beauty Bordeaux, Bite Beauty Scarlet, and Bite Beauty Poppy. And those two are the duo right there. That is it for my November favorites. I hope that you enjoyed that. And if you had some favorites that you want to share with us, please leave that down below in the comment section. Thank you to everyone who participated in the November M&P Lipstick Challenge. We so enjoyed seeing your lip swatches, and you know what? There are no rules. So if you want to continue sharing your lip swatches, feel free to use the hashtag. I mean, it doesn't have to end in November technically, right? Everything that's on my face, what's on my nails, where you can find me in social media, all of that is always down below in the description box. I hope you guys are having a great day or night. I will see you very soon with a brand new video. Bye.